Hello and welcome back. This is about listening to your rally leader. Now, why do I recommend this? I still see low players sending the wrong stuff to rallies all the time, and this goes all the way up to even the high players. And it's just really sad that people don't pay attention or listen to this, because it kind of screws up your rally. If you're rallying a player for real and you send the wrong troops, you're just going to have more of your troops get killed. And it's going to hurt your whole guild, and everyone's going to be angry at you because you didn't listen to what you got asked to do. Now, it's the rally leader's job to save as many of your troops as possible. They do this by having extremely better gear than what they're attacking, or just knowing the composition of what they're doing and why they're sending it. Now, rally leaders really need lots of education about what to send, what phalanx to send it in, and why they send it like this. Now, I'm going to do the test on this one right here. This one is a full cavalry. Now, as the rally leader myself, I know to send full range. But I also know to send 4 infantry and 4 cavalry to stop this cavalry from walking outside the wall before the wall dies. Now, it has ranged traps on it, so I will take some range losses before the wall dies, but I basically know how to do it the most efficiently way. Now, I'm going to go like this. I'm just going to do a 5-minute rally. And I'm just going to click my preset because I've already got it set, and here it is, max done, and then 4 infantry, 4 cav. Now, doing a dark nest, you only need to send 2,000 of your low tier. I recommend doing this for all players, no matter what size you are, because it just drastically reduces the amount of RSS it costs you to heal. I mean, if you're like, you know, champion player and you've got billions of resources, you don't need to, but for me, I don't have billions and endless resources, so I send 2,000 tier 3 so I can heal it really cheaply, because tier 4 to heal is really expensive. Now, I got 5 ranged heroes in that, so my ranged heroes are pretty decent. I'm going to actually swap the phalanx around to ranged. Now, why did I select ranged? Usually on something like this, I would select infantry to put the infantry first, but as the Darkness doesn't actually have any ranged troops, I don't need to, but I'll explain why in a second. I just need to join this rally with my other account. Now, I don't know why people have joined my rally already, but I have not told people what I want. Okay, so I wrote 010 full ranged. Now, 010. Now, there's lots of terminologies about this. Now, I want 0% infantry, the 10%, generally each number represents 10% of ranged and then 0% of cav. And because I want 0% of cav and infantry, it changes to 100% ranged, so that I don't need to write anything else. I should be able to write in my guild chat 010, and that's it, and people should realize what I want. Now, the other way around this would be just to click on what people are sending. If you miss the message, and I want to see if people send right. See, this is wrong, so I'm going to actually send it back. This is the wrong comment. I do not want the cav or the infantry, so I'm going to send it back. People sending one troop doesn't really matter. Like, this one grunt isn't going to affect my rally. The one catapult isn't going to affect my rally. That's cool. If you don't have the one troop type that they want, just send one troop. It doesn't hurt your rally at all. And as you can see, he's sending siege, as I'm not going to fill a rally. If I was going to fill the rally to max, I wouldn't accept the siege. as siege is virtually the most useless thing in the game, 100%. And that's basically it. I want all ranged. If you're sending the wrong troop types, it can fuck with the rally, it can swing it off, you can take more losses than you need. So against this rally, going into it, he's got full cav. So when I ask for ranged, because ranged kills cav the best. You send me a whole bunch of infantry, your infantry is just going to run into the cav and get slaughtered. And we're going to lose. That is wrong. You should listen to your rally leader. He is in control of your troops. He is 100% most valuable. He's done the research. He's responsible. If he then fucks up, then you can blame him. But until that happens, I feel that you should just trust in your rally leader. Unless, of course, they're like some really low-might person. But they obviously haven't done their research. Now, doing a dark nest, this is one of the more valuable things. I'm in my travel speed gear, so when the rally releases from my castle, it will take less time to get to the dark nest, and then I will swap to my ranged gear to do maximum damage. Now, this thing right here, this button right here, is the most valuable button in the game. I love it. IGG adding this is so inventing. I just fucking amazing. This one right here is amazing. That rally priority is not really that good. But as you can see, people are sending siege because they don't have enough range to fill it. We're not going to fill the rally. We don't even need to fill the rally, to be honest. We're only doing 4s. If we were to do 5s, we would need to fill them. And quite frankly, if we could fill them, we could actually do level 5s. But as you can see, my time is going down. I'm still in my travel speed gear. So, pretty good. I got 10 seconds left. I'm still on anti-scout. As I'm a rally leader, this is... I always want to be on anti-scout. Now I'm awaiting for allies, my bad. This is a darkness, so I'm not going to speed up people's troops. Speeding up people's troops on darkness is a waste of speed ups. It's pointless. So either way, when doing a dark nest, if you don't know what to send, generally you can copy what the rally leader sent, and it's perfectly fine. If not, wait for them to ask, or ask in guild chat saying, hey rally leader, what am I supposed to be sending? You didn't tell me. If your rally leader's not telling you in chat what he wants, he's kind of a bad rally leader. He should always tell you, because even on sometimes, like I might send full cav, but still want full ranged in my rally, because the cav is to like tank some shots or do some like sort of raid mechanics that's completely wrong, that I don't need. There's all kinds of tricks in rallying people that just most rally leaders know these days. Hopefully I can get 2 darkness going. This is kind of actually going really slow. Oh man, I want to show the difference between this. One of the hardest dark nests to do is an even 1-1-1. If you ever find a dark nest that's got like 900,000 infantry, 900,000 range, 900,000 cav, that can be the most hardest to do. Generally an overstated player will smash them out, but lower players trying to do dark nest, yeah, you're going to probably lose. I don't recommend finding these. I recommend if you're doing a dark nest, you find anyone that has 2 troop types or 1 troop type. They're easy to counter and they're easy wins. If it has 2 types, like, seeing how we're waiting. How long are we waiting? 1 minute before the allied troops here. So I scouted 3 dark nests. It was pretty easy. First one I scouted was this one, for level 14 essence. 100% cav and traps. I mean, that was a no-brainer. That was easy. That was 100% easy. Second one, level 11 essence, is ranged and cav And the fire traps. This is 100% ranged again, as ranged versus ranged is even. So my ranged will kill their ranged 1-to-1, and their cav will do less damage to my range than my range will do. So this is 100% ranged. I don't recommend sending any infantry because of the cavalry, but as I know the raid mechanics, that I'm actually only going to send 4 infantry and the rest ranged. I'm not going to send any cavalry, because the ranged will shoot my 4 infantry down, and then the cavalry will come outside the wall before the wall dies, and then my ranged will change the raid mechanics to instantly attack the cav. So if this is in range formation, or a ranged phalanx, or a ranged wedge, it doesn't even matter to me, because I will pull the cav out. VNN made a huge video about this. He did a good job. Shout out to you, VNN CZ. You did an excellent job on this. Ooh, my rally is walking. Here's my rally walking. It's going right there to this darkness. So I've got my travel speed gear on. It's now walking. Now I swap to my war gear, and it puts the stats on my war gear on. But putting travel speed gear on made it so my rally would walk there faster when it left my castle. You only need the travel speed gear on when it leaves. That's basically it. And of course this is boom, easy win. Easy win. Now the second rally, it's only 23 miles away. 5 minutes. I've already got presets for this. Hello, how's it going? I see a lot of rally leaders use 4 troop types. 4 troops. Why is that? I will explain this in a couple of seconds, Chris. Thank you, that's a lovely question. It's only on a ranged. It's to screw around with raid mechanics. But I'll explain this right now for you. Come on. I need my troops to come back. Not paying attention, not paying attention. Do 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 do. That's 100% correct. Okay, so why are we going on this? Victory. Okay, first things first. If you send full ranged at a... Did you buy back $100? No, I didn't. I was in ranged phalanx in this one, and they were in a cavalry wedge. Didn't really matter what they were in. It totally didn't. I put it in a ranged phalanx because I knew there was no ranged on the wall, so I didn't need to worry about that. And I wanted the ranged to attack straight away, as they did. But as you can see, my 4 infantry and my 4 cav. So the cav come in and they do their special abilities. They just used their special abilities on my 4 cav and my 4 infantry. So they cannot use their squad attacks on my ranged. So this greatly increased my chances of killing them because they used their special 200% squad damage on 4 units. So this just absolutely annihilated him. It was not even close. Not even close. So if you didn't catch it, you can watch when his leaders get big and then they hit my units. That's his squad attack, and it's virtually just amazing. As all my heroes do it on the wall, so I don't actually have a squad attack, but you watch right now, as you can see, the leaders are going hyper right here and here. They're going big. They're using their squad attack, which is 200% damage times their squad, which is 1.9. It's about 500,000 troops hitting for 200% damage. They're doing it on 4 troops, and then they die. And then the back ones do it, and they kill 4 troops. And then they don't have their squad attack. That needs to be recharged. But luckily mine will recharge first, and I will do massive amounts of damage. And there they go. This is invaluable. It's one of the reasons why a 4-2-4 works against the castle wall, because you don't want your leaders to be using it on the castle wall. But that's basically it on that one. That's why you send the 4 infantry. The 4 infantry and the 4 cavalry also stopped the units from walking outside of the wall to attack my range before the wall died. If you have only ranged and siege, or ranged or siege, just full range, all the troops will walk outside the castle before the wall is dead. If they've got ranged inside the wall, if they've got ranged on the wall, you send 4 infantry and 4 cav to soak up the volleys from the ranged. Tell your leader to come check out the channel, or check out any real rally leader, because any real rally leader would know that. And like, you can ask any big player. Like, there's a whole bunch of people that suggest this, but like, that's just 100% tip for you on that one. Like, it totally screwed up his entire plan of using those heroes, and he did no damage. Now usually you go in infantry phalanx, which, hey, I gotta change my phalanx. Now as you can see in this one, this phalanx is infantry into cav into range. So when his archers shoot their first volley off the wall, when the wall is up, they're going to attack my infantry, which I have 4 of. So if he has his I think it's like 1.2 million ranged. Oh man, this is like so slow. I really don't care about this bit. Just for video's sake, let's just slam these out, and cool. Now the troops are walking faster to my thing. Okay, so I got 900,000 troops. Yep, got the right stuff. Oh no, I don't. Ooh, this is nearly bad. I got like a couple of seconds to figure this out. Ah, fail. Oh well. Feels bad. Oh well. Wish people would actually listen to me and not send that one tag, tier 1 cap. See? Again, somebody sent the wrong stuff. And now my rally is weaker. Now my rally is weaker. So generally the lineup is that the range will fire their first volley, you kill 4 troops, then they have to reload. And while they're reloading, you're attacking the wall. And then they fire their second volley and it kills your cavalry, which is only 4 troops. And then they have to reload again. By the time they've reloaded again, the wall should be dead. That's the trick of sending 4 infantry and 4 cav. It also stops the army from walking outside the castle. The only trick behind that is that if there's only ranged and cav and you want them to send the cav out, so if it was in a range formation and you want the cav to walk outside the wall, so it swaps it to a cavalry formation, you only send the infantry, because the infantry will die, then the cavalry will walk out. You already have one volley on the wall, then the second volley will take out the wall, and you should have cavalry phalanx, which is pretty invaluable. I don't know why people are scouting this. It's an easy win. Easy win. Even if I have an in-range phalanx, I'll still win. BTA Standing Cock. Nice. Nice name, my friend. Nice name. You're a standing cock. Some people are really inventive in their names. Much respect for that. No, he named himself Trap Titties now.
What?
He named himself Trap Titties now. He used to be Tough Titties. Tough Titties. Renamed to Trap Titties. Sorry for this video being so long. I do have another video after this one. But again, importance of listening to your rally leader. They ask for troop types because that's what they want, that's what they're doing. They know what they're doing generally. There are some rally leaders that don't know what they're doing, but I mean, if your rally leader doesn't know what they're doing and they don't take advice, I feel that you should either find a new rally leader or you should try and teach them how to do it properly. Of course, that's a win. It's only in essence 11. Let's hope. As I was in infantry phalanx, he was in cavalry phalanx already, so it didn't matter. But this is why you put the 4 infantry and the 4 cavalry into this. As you can see, they've used one whole volley of archers, and they've killed 4 infantry. That's it. So I'm still on 100% morale. And see, then they got to reload. Oh, it did change it. Start again, eh? He was able to kill my troops still. Huh. Invaluable. Generally you only send the 4 infantry because you can kill the wall quick enough, but apparently I can't. You can see all my heroes use their ability on the wall. Their ranged heroes have used all their attacks on my 4 infantry and my cav. And then the ranged are always at the back, all the way back here, and they've got to walk up. While they're doing this, I'm still firing on this cav. I'm destroying this cavalry, as range does destroy cavalry. But as you can see, I'm absolutely demolishing that cav, and then my range come up here to shoot on the range, which is 1 for 1. My ranged actually have better stats, so of course they're going to do less damage. And because I have 5 heroes that are all buffing my ranged are just super strong. Which is generally why you only send 1 troop type to a dark nest, or pretty much most rallies is just 100% for the stats. If I was in war talents, I would be 100% army defense, army HP, and ranged attack to buff them the most. This is why it works better than sending 1-1-1 to a rally, because you're just mixing your attack across multiple troop types and it just does less damage. I wish that they had an ability that could show you damage counters like World of Warcraft, where you attack a target dummy. I wish we could do that in Lords Mobile. That would be a really good thing, IGG. So you can show how much damage points you're actually doing. Just like a target dummy is saying. Maybe like a training dummy that you could put in your castle or something. Or like in the hero. Just put like an extra tab down here or something. Down here. That's just target dummy, and you just click it, and you can practice attacking it with your stats and see how much damage you do. I'm almost done with Monster Hunt Tree Tier 4 account. So which tree should I focus on next? Depends what you're doing. Like most people say, most of it's just absolutely useless might. Army leadership's the best, followed by military command if you want more stats. But basically this is how your tree goes. Economy. absolutely useless. It gives you a whole bunch of resource generation. Awesome. It's not that much. It's not that much. Mostly used to get your tier 4. Defense. Most useless thing I've ever invented. It doesn't work unless you're solo trapping. And if you're solo trapping and your wall dies, you still got to wait 30 days to heal it. So yeah, it's still pretty useless. Military, tier 4. Pretty obvious. Monster Hunt is free speeds, free gems, free items, free to play, 100%, get your Monster Hunt up, and invaluable stuff. Hunt monsters, get free stuff. Military Command is, first half is free to play, free to haste storage into darkness, which is all useless. Max deposit, which is awesome, for free gems, again, free to play. Into the Furious Offensive, if you get down to the Furious Offensive, it's awesome. You get an extra 10% across the stats, and the hidden talents, awesome. But you got to get all the way to the end of that tree to even get any sort of buff off of it. Army Leadership, again, resource gathering into your phalanxes, which you need, into your max deposit, and gold harvesting, which is free to play, buffing you up, still valuable. Extra gems is extra gems. Into resource sending, into your army attacks, 10% each, again, really valuable, but you got to go the whole way down the tree, it's really long. Into your demoralizers, again, takes you like 5 years to finish all them, again, really awesome, really valuable. Upgrade military is 100%, just save RSS. All you're doing in upgrade military is saving resources. I recommend going down the tree and getting the quick maneuvers, the field, training speed, barracks expansion. That's all awesome. That's amazing. But the rest of it you don't need. Upgrade defenses, you need none of it. It's all useless. Familiars, as a tier 4 player, I recommend unlocking Pack 3. Pack 4 I don't recommend. Pack 3 is the best. By far the best pack to unlock, as you can see by my familiars right up the top. I've done them all. The 10% each attack stat is just fucking amazing. Like, extra attack stats are just pure, and it's passive as well, so you don't even need your leaders. So this works on all 7, 8, or how many armies you have, and you're sending out leaderless armies and stuff like that. Boom, you've got extra attack stats. That's basically it. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any comments or any information, check down the guild below. Comment down below. Please feel free to join my guild. It's a help guild, learning guild, teach you anything you want to know. And stay tuned for more educational videos. And thank you.